What's up, everyone? No, you know, that's going to become part of my sign-on, is to screw it up. What's up, everyone? Nethervoid here with another Satisfactory for you, episode 13. I spent a lot of time off camera on this one, but I'm ready now. As you can tell, I think I'm going to try to fix my audio quality. I don't think it's that good. I turned my mic down. I'm going to do some other things. Let me know if there's a difference in the comment section, please. I might have to turn my mic down more. Because I think, I think it's oversaturated. The audio is oversaturated. So anyway, let me know if you could tell a difference. So, in episode 12, we added 2 more coal power plants to our system here, and that got us up to 300 megawatts with just the coal plant, as you can see kind of in the distance here. And also you can kind of see in the distance, actually I can't move it because I found out how to pause the game. It's kind of a sucky way, but it's the only way that works. You hit tilde to open up the console and type pause. Pause will pause the game and unpause the game, as you can just see right there. You can kind of see the water pumps in the background as well a little bit. I wanted to show you that up close and personal, but I had to do a couple things off camera, and it sent me back to main base. Master Alex S, in a comment, I want to say on episode 6, it might be 5, can't remember, but he said, you know, that's a really efficient sync of Quartz. Why don't you use the MAM to unlock some Quartz recipes and at least convert the Quartz into those recipes and sync that, because you're going to get a lot more points for the tickets that way, since you're not using the Quartz anyway. And I think he had mentioned, why don't you siphon off some of the product as well and store it, that way when you need it, it's already built up. Great idea. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for in the comment section from people that have been playing this game forever, or maybe are just better at it than I am, right? So that's what we're going to be doing today, and I will get off picture mode now. You can see I've updated the to-do list. Now, we built the waterworks, we built the coal plant. I've added beautification, kind of left open because I don't feel like we're done with that. I also added and improved the quartz sink and expand the coal plant. We're really going to need 4 more power plants to really get going on making, you know, the forge and the ironworks. So we're going to get going with that, and I don't know how far we're going to get. Probably just the quartz stuff, but we'll see. So I'm back at base here, just tooling around. Again, we can check our power and see that it's good. It's not great. I added another sink last episode, so our production and capacity, oh, that's 300. Okay, yeah, because we took the biomass burners offline. Our consumption's only about half to 200 of our power right now. So max is 320, so we want to be really careful. If everything went on, we will power trip right now. That's why we got to get to the coal plants pretty soon. But I do want to fix that sink because these tickets are becoming a problem. Let's go look over here at tickets. I'm not sure I picked them up yet. I probably haven't. But yeah, we're going to add some storage and stuff. We're going to add some machines down there. As you can, so one thing I also wanted to do to increase tickets is this should really be a Mark II belt. So why don't we do that? E to change to Mark II. Boom. Now we're going to get twice as many of these guys in there at a time. And if you watch this little graph, you can see over time that it's going to go up. So we're just going to leave it here for now. We got 2154. See, it's already going up. This is going to get us tickets a lot faster already. I wanted to do that on camera, not off camera. So our whole build, did it update? No, these are the old color schemes. It just looks green for some reason. Anyway, okay. Weird. So I did pick up some quartz because at Master Andy S's request, he said, you know, go pick up some quartz, take it back to the MAM, unlock some stuff. So we're going to unlock quartz crystals. We get new shop products. That's really cool. Possibly glass. I don't really know. I picked up 50, so this takes 20 of that. Great. It only takes 3 seconds. Again, this is probably going to take longer in the future. Okay, great. That unlocks shatter rebar. I don't know if that just deals more damage or what. Looks cool. It also unlocks crystal oscillator. I don't know what this does. Looks like I'm going to need some plate and more crystal, well, crystal whatever this is. Crystal quartz to unlock that. Let's do silica as well, because I really want to get the next dude here. I really want to get blade runners. He said what you want to do for the most bang for your buck, for the most points per ticket, right? Points per minute on the sink, is you want to craft the item that takes the most resources. So he said unlock some stuff, and then we'll unlock this when we get 50 silica. Obviously we don't have those right now. He said then check it out and see which one takes more resources. So let's go over here and see if we can do that right here. We probably will be able to. So quartz crystal takes 5 Silica takes 3. So he said sink the quartz crystal. So he said, you know, merge those back in a merger, send them to the sink. So what I think I'm going to do, though, is because I want to save off some quartz crystal and silica, I'm going to split those into 2 containers so I can start building some up, because I know later I'm going to need them, and for more research. And then I'm going to split, the other 2 splits are going to go right into the sink to keep me getting tickets, and probably at a faster rate, even though I'm splitting the lines, right? So that's the plan here. Let's go do that now. I just want to make sure that I have everything I need. Make sure I'm not really leaving anything behind. Let's put more quartz in here. We don't necessarily need this quartz. In fact, I could just destroy it. Let's just destroy it. I don't need it. There's probably other stuff we're going to want to unlock. We really want to do these hard drives too. Let's see if there's something we can do with the hard drive. I was watching some stuff off camera and noticing that, man, I really need to unlock some alternate recipes early on, because I think the random, the unlock of those is random, and you want to unlock the lower tiers so you don't randomly at a higher tier unlock a low tier item and kind of get screwed, because you really want some of those higher tier unlocks when you get up there. I haven't done anything with the hard drive, so I really need to get into that. What am I doing over here? I'm making some hog protein so I can get this out of my pack here. That's cool. Let's just drop it in here. I don't need it. I will probably be crafting some really cool stuff with that. Let's also drop off the biomass stuff that I've accumulated here. Again, I don't need right now. Let's make sure we have enough stuff for building. I might want to pick up more rotors. I want to turn in vehicle transport, maybe get the vehicle real quick. It's not on the list, but I think it's a good idea. We have tons of plate. We have tons of these. Let's pick up another half stack, though. What about rotors? Okay, 34 more. That's good. We're about to dump 100 of these, so... Yep, we're building... Oh, no, we're not building up any more smart plates because we turned it off. So let's go launch... do we have everything? No, we have to make some of those frames. Let's do that. 25 modular frames. No big deal now that we have a lot of reinforced plate. I wouldn't say plenty, like enough. We don't need any more. Sure, we need more, but we have a lot. So I don't mind making a bunch of these guys, right? 25 of them, no problem. Mix 2 apiece. Again, we're going to want to put this in an assembler eventually. We don't have that luxury right now. I want to get the forge and the ironwork set up. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to put the assemblers for iron items in the same building as the ironworks. Ironworks might simply be for constructors, and I might move those things to another facility for assembly, right? I think that's a good idea. I've done a lot of that in a lot of other games where you localize the crafting of something and don't put too many things and too much complexity in one building, because I've noticed later down the line it can cause problems. Mostly with scalability. Where are we at now? I don't want to get too far. Okay, that's good. We're at 26. Mostly with scalability, things become a little less scalable when you put too much stuff in one spot. I don't have enough of those, so let's go grab a ton more rods. It's like a no-brainer. Let's check everything while we're here. Plate, we're good. We also need to do that. Let's grab maybe 3 more stacks of rods here. What about screws? How are we doing on screws? I think we're doing fine on screws. We got to do that hard drive, though. We got to make sure we do that and don't skip out on that. All right, let's send this guy off. Hopefully building the tractor is not crazy. It's kind of cheap. Boom, there we go. We got another upgrade. That's really cool. We haven't had an upgrade in a while. We haven't had a milestone in a while.
As well as the construction of outposts is now encouraged.
Before we get into the disk drive and the vehicle, let's look at what we should do next. Now, I really want hypertubes. I was going to build a big, freeway, like I said, for my truck to drive around on and stuff to get places. But that takes a long time. The freeway takes a long time to build. Also, I'm going to want to eventually build trains, and so I feel like building a freeway is kind of pointless. Hypertubes are also way faster. So I'm just going to go straight to hypertubes. The problem I found with hypertubes, I looked them up, is we need some advanced steel products. Mainly, we need these, we need, I think, tier 3 steel pipes, I believe, to make these hypertubes. So it doesn't really benefit us a lot to go into hypertubes right now. Improved melee combat was simple. It uses simple items. It probably should be tier 3. But hypertubes, you need steel, so we're not there yet. Mark 3 belts, again, I think it needs steel plate or something like that. Or steel, whatever these are. beams, so again, pointless to do. Let's just do basic steel construction. Another thing about this, we're not ready to do this yet. We're at the point where we need to build some buildings, some facilities. We're not ready to run off and build, you know, a steel mill or something like that. We're going to stop and start building some other things. So I don't see this guy in the equipment workshop. That's really weird. Do I just build it in queue or something? Oh, it's probably under transportation. So truck station and tractor, you can actually automate tractors into picking up resources for you and stuff. And I'm getting a call. I'll have to call them back. So we're just going to make a tractor, though. So it's 5 of those. Okay, that's good. That's not a lot. Let's go get 4 more frames. Then we can at least drive around. So let's build... This should be 2 things of this. No problems. We'll just keep the stuff on us all the time so we can just take it apart and rebuild it. It's also going to help us carry a bunch of stuff around when we want to go to a build. So now that we've got that, let's do the drive. We got to get the... Oh, I have the drive. Okay. Is there a place I can put it? Hard drive. Here we go. Scan hard drive. Oh, that takes 10 minutes. Hey, at least something takes more than 3 seconds. So we're going to let it scan the hard drive. We'll figure out what it does later, I guess. Let's go put this truck down and get moving. Finally, some improved travel here. There's also kind of a path, too, so it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to build this truck. Why don't we put the truck on 9 right there? Because I feel like we don't need the machine or the equipment facility as often as we need to just craft something. So let's just build the truck. Maybe we can turn it so it's facing the right direction right when we start. Very cool. You can actually put some stuff in the back. We don't need to do that. Oh, it does take fuel. Okay, well, let's go get some fuel. I guess we can do that. It is upstairs. Should we drive up there? Sure. Let's put some fuel in there. Sort our inventory. So how do you get in? Oh, E. Okay, there we go. Let's drive. Is this any faster? Not really. I don't know. I just started, though. We'll see. I mean, it's really hard to drive, though. It's really funky. It's not very maneuverable. And then I'm guessing E to get out. Okay. But the cool thing is, I can do builds further away because, and now that we're using fuel, let's just get 2 more stacks of this stuff. And probably are going to want to, let me just, you know, take this guy down here with us because I'm not going to come back up here. Let's get some of this running again. Maybe with wood. What do we have most of here? Probably wood. Wood's going to generate us more stuff here. So let's get some more fuel going. Hopefully we're going to be able to do something else with this stuff. Hopefully we're going to be able to find better wood. I think oil finds us better, or I'm sorry, better sources for fuel. I think oil does. Let's get this thing out again. Is it turned around? Yes. I'm going to have to start getting better at the direction, the angle of this thing. Does it have fuel in it? Probably not, since I deconstructed it. That is... Oh, no, that's... Okay. There we go. We have a grass in here. Leaves. Alright, cool. Anyway. Alright, let's get going. Pretty cool. We got the tractor. Not a huge fan right off the bat. I think they upgrade to trucks later. But, it's faster if you're going in a straightaway. Let's get some air, baby! This is pretty cool. Let's turn, because... Ooh, man, it definitely has the real feel like a vehicle. I like that. Now, I have to remember, I cannot just jump over rocks. Let's see if it can kind of go off a cliff a little bit without falling over on itself. There we go, baby. Off-roading. Ugh! Ran into a tree. This is pretty cool. I have to say, it's pretty cool. Gets us around a little bit faster, at least. Just don't want to fall in the water or something dumb. Okay, here's the freeway I made. Again, I'm going to keep at least the bridge. It helps us get across, right? I wonder if asphalt has better grip. Oh, I'm going... That's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to the quartz thing. Why didn't you guys tell me? Oh! Don't fall. Ooh, turning around is a bitch. Alright, there we go. Turned around. Let's see how it manages uphills when I turn up here. I don't know if there's a brake. There probably is. Let's see how it handles this. Okay, it slows down some. Can it handle this? I can't walk up that. Okay, that's cool. That's helpful. This, I definitely can't. Maybe I can walk up. It is barely doing it. Probably burning a lot of fuel in the meantime. Oh, okay. Alright, we're here. Cool. Wow, it's using what seems like a lot of fuel. Alright, anyway, we probably won't care eventually. Cool, that's the tractor. So, here we are at this basically sink facility. Let's just literally tear everything out. Because we're going to redo this whole thing. This whole thing's going to get redone. This might take the whole damn episode. Because I'm going to turn these as well. I haven't really thought about how I'm going to do this. Let's think a little bit before we just let it rip. How do I want to do this? How does this want to be? So, I could just turn this, split into a conveyor or a constructor there, then into a thing, and then do the same with this, except into a thing over here, and then I can sync them together like that. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So let's put a new miner on here. Let's reset this dude. Like that. Same for over here. Then we're going to build... We're going to split, right? So let's get to, I don't know, this guy right here. We're going to split this thing. So one side goes to... That's a merger. We don't want that. Why is 6 a merger? Let's do a splitter instead. I thought that was a splitter. Let's make that a splitter. Okay. By default, it's a splitter. That's much better. I use those a lot more often. Alright, so let's do that again. We'll do the same thing over here. We're literally just going to split this guy immediately. That might not work because it looks like the pole might be in the way, but that's fine. So, again... Wait, we don't need to split this. We might. These are actually 120 per minute. So let's get a constructor down and see what we got going here. We don't, because we don't need to... We don't need to, we don't need to do anything with smelters with this. Let's do something like that. I can't look at it, though. So we're going to have to jump down there. Let's look at what we're dealing with here. So if I set this thing to make quartz crystal, it needs 37 per minute. I'm getting 120. That's a lot, dude. I could do this 3 times at least. Right? That would actually be on... that would be like 112 or something like that. Yeah, I should do it 3 times. That's a lot of extra... it's a lot of extra. But I got 3 out. I have 3 outputs. It should work. Alright, so that one I'm going to do 3 times. Now let's see how many I'm going to do for silica, which will be the other side. Silica's 22.5 per minute. So I can do 4 on that side. I could actually do 5. But I'll just do... Man, 4 seems like a lot of extra spend. I don't really want to spend my power right now, not a ton anyway. I don't need to use the whole node. In fact, splitting off one of the quartz things and sending it in is probably not a bad idea. Can it even handle that much? I only have Mark II belts. We're getting 37.5 per minute. If I make 2 of these on both sides, right? That's, for this one, is going to be, you know, 75 per minute. Right? And this will be 50 per minute, 45 per minute. 75 and 45 is 110, 20. That's max. So if I split one of these guys on both sides off, that fills up the sink. You can't take any more. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Let's get back up here. Let's take this guy out. I think we can keep that guy where he is. Let's get back up here and build the rest of this. And then we'll sink it in the middle, because that's the max we can do for a Tier 2 belt right now. Mark II belt. Alright, so we want to copy this guy. I don't know, put them about right there. Oh, I can see the little white forms, right? It should work right there. Same thing for this guy. You know, we could put them closer together if I just put one right in front of it like that. Let's try it like that over here. Let's do, no, I want it over here. I'll set that guy down later. Let's reset this other one too, because that's pretty far apart. Doesn't have to be so far apart. Let's just do this and set it up right in front of that guy. Right, and then I'm literally just going to send this right to the sink. So there's really no reason to put a merger in. I'm going to send this right to a storage and send that right to a storage. Maybe I should have done them facing in, because then I can have the storage containers closer together. It's not a bad idea. Or I could just run it all the way around and just put the two good storage containers right there. I almost never jump down this direction to get this stuff. Oh, cool, the research is complete. I can go check it out in a second. Alright, let's just build this. Like, it doesn't really matter. I'm good now. That's all I needed to know. Let's just literally build this. Okay? Close enough. Good. Good enough. Again, these builds are literally just, let's get her done. You know, it's not rocket science here. We're not keeping it. We don't care. That might need to be a higher level belt. Although I don't think it needs... Yeah, it probably does need to be a Mark II. Wait. We're doing quartz silica over here. 37, yeah, that's more than 60, right? This is more than 60 per second. Which means this is going to have to be Mark II. Let's do that. Upgrade to Mark II. Make it a Mark II. And then we're going to downgrade to Mark I to do the split. Again, these are going to be weird looking. I'm not super... Well, maybe... That looks a little funky. We can maybe do something a little nicer than that. And just do it like this. And then do it back a tiny bit here. Like that. And it won't work now. That's what I get for trying to make it nice, huh? That's what you get, John. That's what you get when you try to make it nice. Why don't we just make it nice, but maybe it needs to be further out. There we go. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let's... we gotta put the power back in. We can totally do that. No big deal. No biggie. But I also want to... Let's just pick some of this up, since apparently we need it now. Let's get this out of our build. Alright, cool. Let's just get it out of here. Get it out of here, guys. Alright, now I want to sink this. And I also want to put this in a box. So, let's get the sink piece in first. I'm going to flip the sink around. I know I have a sink on one of these bars. 7 is my sink. Let's flip it around, and not to clip through here, but let's do it like this. So we'll send this stuff right to the sink. We're going to merge it right here. I'll get there one of these days. There, no. Yeah, there it is. 6, and then E is a merge. Because we're going to send it directly into there, so that's good. It's not perfect, but it's good. This guy's literally just going to come all the way over to here. I'm not screwing around. Again, let's just get her done. I want to get the system back online because I have other things to do. But this is good for making this thing faster, that's for sure. And we're going to... Why are you doing that? That's... And we're going to get actual items out of it. So that's good. We're going to get more tickets, and we're going to get items. So let's send this that direction, and we'll put it into a container right here. Maybe like right there. Actually, let's get the container out. There's a container on 1. Let's kind of line it up. Sort of, I guess. Right? Let's sort of line it up. We're going to want it going like this. Here, let's do it like... No, it won't. It doesn't care. Something sort of like that. And then the other guy is going to be the same, but turned the other direction. Because he's going to come in the other direction, right? Like that. That looks good. Actually, I would want him to rotate it, wouldn't I? Oh, well, I don't care. Alright, again, we don't really care. We really just want to get this sucker moving. Well, I mean, I care a little bit. It needs to be kind of nice. Kind of nice would be nice, right? would be nice to have. So why don't we make sure this is kind of a curve, at least? Apparently we can get a little closer. And then do a curve. There we go. That looks a lot better, at least. Is it clipping the ground? It is. Well, I'm a barbarian, but I'm not that much of a barbarian. Let's turn this guy and just bring him up the hill. And then do it again if we have to. I don't think we have to. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. At least it's above ground, for Christ's sake. Alright, this one is going to come out of here. But first, let's hook this guy up. He's doing silica, right? And we need 2 of these. So let's just line those guys up really nicely. Why can't I do it? Floor is too steep. Well, it sounds like we're going to have to put possibly some foundation down. Nope. Oh, it's sideways. We're spending the whole episode on this. This is literally a whole episode of just making this quartz thing better, I guess. That stinks, but it is what it is. There we go. It's a little bit separated, but that'll do. It should... Let's set it to silica as well. There's a way to copy-paste that, but it's fine. I'm not going to do that. Takes a little bit, and I don't care as much enough to do it. Alright, Mark II belt. Bam. Mark I belt. That actually looks kind of cool. But we will do it as we did the other one. Let's try to line it up. Like that, and do it. Still doesn't want to do it. That means we're not close enough. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to make things nice when it's not even on a frickin' foundation. It's not going to play nice, so... There we go. That's better, at least. Oh, okay, I can go backward. I don't really care. Now, these guys are working. I don't know why I didn't turn the other guy on, but I guess we can turn it all on at the same time. Now, after we gather all this junk, again, it's going to be stuff we want, so it's not necessarily junk. Let's merge this guy into here. We're going to want to turn again. The problem with doing it this way is, like, now I have to actually kind of... Let's see, is that in line? Oh, that works. There we go. That's pretty nice, actually. That's pretty cool. Let's get this in. This is going to be funky, because there's a rock there. I can probably go above the rock. Let me just curve this thing. And then I can go up onto the rock. Pretty sure. Why isn't it... Dude. Less crack, more action. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it down off the rock. We are going to see. Yes! Look at that, look at that. Okay, so it's going to merge into that. Great, everything's set up. Let's just get it actually moving again. Why don't we copy this guy? Because we're going to need probably one of these over here. We'll hook everything up to this. So that means we can just go boop, boop, to boop. Then we can do that, and we can do that, and we can do this. This is going to hopefully give us way more tickets and give us some of these silicon products very quickly, or quartz products. Let's hook up the sink. No, I don't want a power pole. I just want that. Let's hook up the sink, and then why don't we do another power pole? Actually, I think we can... Should be able to do this. I don't know why I didn't do this before. And run it over to here to run these guys. Just like we did over there. Alright, cool. Then from here, we go... No, not a pole, bro. I want this. Bam. And bam. And bam. Boom! Silica parts. Quartz parts. Whatever. Silica and quartz crystal. I believe. I think. Maybe. We did this right. Why isn't it working? Why isn't it... Oh, it's drilling. Everybody's drilling. We're already getting quartz crystal. That's good. Remember, we're getting half. That is fine. Doesn't have to be a full belt. Now, I'm worried this belt won't be fast enough, so why don't we upgrade it just right off the bat? There we go. Now I know it will be fast enough when the silica starts flowing in, which looks like it's taking up quite a bit of belt here. So that was probably a good call. Again, I don't care if they... products kind of go together because who cares? I just want them to merge and then go in there. And yeah, this is cool. Thanks for that tip. That's a great tip. It was worth spending an episode, and we're kind of tired of seeing the coal plant because we got to go back to it anyway. So we'll see. So now we should be able to see that we're doing a lot. Yeah, look at that. Well, it was doing what? 720 before. Is that this sink specifically? It says globally. Why? What is going on? Maybe our other one is out of product. Let's go find out. Yes, this is much better. Much, much, much better. So thanks a lot for that comment, Master Alex S. Anybody else have comments like that, please put them in there. I am pretty new. I am a newbie at this game, so any help you can give is appreciated. Let's get some of this stuff. Maybe we can actually... Maybe we should pick some of this up before we actually go back, so we can use this in the MAM to do more things. So, well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's go drive the truck back and see why our other sink is not really working, and maybe add some more stuff to it so it can keep working. Alright, driving the new tractor. Cool. So I expanded the quartz sink. Also got some new stuff, which is awesome. Oh, big trees, big trees. I'm going in a totally different route than I have been. Oh, there's a doggo! I need to figure out how to... I think you can, like, make them your pets. Or maybe that's in a future update, I'm not really sure. Man, this is a little bit better. I'm not necessarily sure it's faster. I think it's definitely faster uphill because uphill I can't do the jump, the crouch jump trick. So I'm sure this is faster in that regard. Cool. There's a dude out to get me, and I don't care. Actually, let's deal with this guy. Where's my weapon? What's up? What's up, homie? Cool. Got more stuff. He's dead. He won't be bothering us. See, I can't... Oh, well, this is pretty... Well, I'm not trying to get in the back of the truck. Huh. I'm not seemingly burning as much fuel this time. I wonder if that bottom gauge is. Is it my speed? Or is it my fuel efficiency? Who knows? I am at the wrong site. This is not it. That's where we got the hard drive. I should go look for more hard drives, too. It's a little hard in the forest map because it's just vertically doesn't want you to do it almost. It's right there. Right there. I might have to chop that tree down. It's getting in the way. Yeah, you know what? Let's chop that tree down. I don't want to chop trees down, but this is literally right in the way, so we're going to chop it down. Wow, I got a lot of wood, too. Nice. That's what she said. Alright, let's go. Without further ado, let's kick ass. Alright, let's just jump out. Let this guy chill. Put this weapon away. It gets in our face too much. We'll check out the MAM in a second here. I want to check this. Well, the sink's still going. I don't understand how globally we're doing less. Now we're up to 2,600. Oh, that's because this one's only doing 720 per minute. So now we're up to 2640 or so, 2540. I think we've gone up a little bit, but here's the thing. Actually, that seems about the same, but we're also getting product that's being saved up. So even though we might not be getting more tickets per minute, at least we're getting product saved up a lot faster. I think we're already getting more tickets per minute. I just don't think it's like some ridiculous amount. We definitely need the new coal plant. We will be getting to that very, very soon. Definitely in the next episode. We're a little over. That happens. Let's check this data disk, though. I should maybe make you wait. I'm going to make you wait. You're going to have to watch episode 14 if you want to see what happens. Anyway, really have loved this episode. I'm trying not to record so much because I'm way ahead. I'm going to try to start loading 2 videos a day. I've probably already started doing that. I'm a week ahead of what I'm putting out, so I don't like to be that far ahead. I like to be about 3 or 4 days ahead just in case something happens and I can't record or something, but not a week. That's too long. It takes me too long to get to comments and stuff that way in game, right? So anyway, hopefully you liked this. Please hit subscribe if you did, like all that kind of stuff. I will see you on episode 14. Stay frosty.